my name is LoyXP and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, in the last episode we've put together a ginormous diamond tree on top of Datcraft's diamond tree, made entirely out of diamond ore, just to pay off our flipping debt to him. And judging by the amount of items floating in the ground, or in the water, and also by the amount of items that is not, by the ore not being there, he has successfully fortuned it all. In fact, the following conversation took place. 2147 if you are interested. Keep the tip, lol. A gift of a person holding a lot of money. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that he's happy with his payout, considering that we didn't owe him 2100, we only owed him like 14. And yeah, we overpaid. But I'm actually not really bothered about that, because that hopefully prevents him from suing my butt again. At least on this matter. I'm gonna probably do something worth suing over later. But today I actually want to look into getting all that cash back. You see, last episode actually was eye-opening to me, alright? Thanks to Ali's budget needing having a little bit of an intervention, I realized that this entire time I had two buttons, right? And I was using only one of them. So one button said capitalism on it, and I kept trying to just do capitalism, and it kept failing, and I kept trying. So now, let's press the second one, and the second one says pirate stuff. So today, my friends, we'll be doing pirate stuff. Lots and lots and lots of it. In fact, I am already sure that Liara wants us to do some pirate stuff at her newer base. So let's go take a look at her newer base and do some pirate stuff now, shall we? Wow, I can't fly. Hello!
Hello. Hi, hey. Ow. Hey.
Well, I
Let's
tried
just-
to do that midair, that didn't work. Hi, how you doing?
Oh. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great now that I'm out of jail.
Yeah, I see you also found the force field that I left you. Good, good.
Yep, that was very kind of you, thank you.
I had to bully you into not dying somehow. I need to put you to work. I understand you're broke, right?
You and the rest of the server, but do explain.
I need you to do what you do best.
Who were robbing?
No, well, I need a boat. I need a crashed boat, more accurately.
Well, I
I
can
mean, it
provide
will-
that, considering that's literally my current base, so...
I need a smaller one though, because I'm not stealing your base for stream redemption things.
Oh. Okay, so what's the plan exactly?
Yeah, just crash a boat here so that I can make it look like the treasure fell out of it.
Why do you need treasure falling out of it?
I told stream that they could redeem mini blocks.
Oh.
Like I just make a pile of mini blocks with their names on it,
Oh, okay.
and I wanted some place to put it.
See, my mistake was assuming that you need a crashed pirate ship over here, because that's gonna be a transition from whatever it is you're building nowadays, holy crap, to whatever it is I've been building back then.
I mean, like, true, it will act as a transition between the two. But yeah, no, I'm finally building a city on top of the mesa, and like the sprawling farmland around it that will feed the people who live in the city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so far I follow, that's why there's ground everywhere. But also wasn't the cliff like, just at least 1/3 of the tallness less? Last I
Dude,
checked.
it's been this tall for ages.
Seriously?
Like yeah, no. The only thing that's been added to it is that sandstone retaining wall at the top. The rest of it's been there. Like because I built everything from that dark brown stripe up, like the thick brown stripe up, but I built that in like December. I've been stalling on this for months, man.
Oh. Well, I mean, you know where you can get a ton of sandstone?
I do.
If you say it, mining desert, I will punch you.
No, my storage.
Oh, that's worse actually. Look, it's It's awful. I went to the mining desert. I mined out 9 shulker boxes of sandstone and sand. Because I thought that half of it is going to be bought up by you for this project and the other half by Groover for the tunnel to the mining mesa. But turns out both of you already have all the sandstone you could potentially wish for, so...
I mean, I'm still likely to buy more because I'm ultimately going to need more, but you have to keep in mind, you also already did give me like 2 shulkers of it from the last 2 times that I bailed your butt out of stuff.
Yeah. That just comes to show kindness doesn't pay. Anyway, you need a pirate ship down here. I
Yes,
believe
I
I
need
can
a pirate.
crash one in here.
Yes, a pirate ship by the pile of anvils. Um, I am perfectly happy to pay you for it. And yeah, and then if I know I dragged you over here to do a little bit of the diggy out here, but if you wind up bored and wanting to help me replace more sand with dirt, just let me know. I can put you to work doing that too.
Absolutely.
Money.
Alright, I mean, I do have some ship designs just lying around in Creative World, so might as
Sweet.
well. All we really need is some quality time-lapse music.
I'm,
Alice, play the Kraken song. They can't hear me from all the way down here.
Yeah.
Alice! Okay, so here's my build reserve world. This is where I sometimes try out some designs for some things that I do. For example, you can recognize instantly this is Mara, the ship. You can even tell that originally Mara was meant to have a crew of villagers. Pirate villagers with an eye patch. But that didn't happen because Nether. Luckily, Mara still looks incredibly cool and has a crew of very fun armor stands. You can tell that this is my experiment world. This is where we also have Molly, the Malice, and of course, the absolute treasure of my collection, the Screamcopters. God, I love the Screamcopters. I love them so flippin' much. And we actually will have a chance to mess around with them later today. But right now, though, I'm most interested in a particular design all the way back from Season 1 of Truly Bedrock. This right here, you can recognize actually as a ship I once already built. This ship has been built by me for the Season 1 harbor in the Truly Bedrock like community town. And it actually looked pretty cool back then too. Except that I, by my mistake, accidentally made it a little bit too tall, too high above the water. Like, not above the water, in the water. Just, you know, the water line was a little bit too low. I messed up, it was a little bit of my mistake. But this time, we get to not do that, alright? We get to fix all of it and enjoy our ship, except in a, you know, decrepit ruined state. So that's gonna be fun to do. Like, I actually really like making broken stuff. So I think I'm just gonna break a little bit of a line, create a line of brokenness, just a giant crack, right? Through this side of ship. Separate the back side from the front side and maybe just offset it a little bit. And that's what we'll build on the actual island. The nose is gonna be on the island sand, where it can't go anywhere from. And the back is going to be cracked in the water right by it. And that's not even it. I actually want to not use the color palette that this ship already has. Because you can tell it's kind of like, it's actually almost fairy-like. And I want something for one looking much more decrepit. And for two, much more pirate-landish. Because, you know, my base is right next to us. So we will be using black concrete along with cyan terracotta, or at least grey concrete. I'm sorry, I thought this was cyan terracotta. So we actually might use the mix of the both, if I do happen to have some cyan dye on me, which I usually do not. Also, we'll be replacing the spruce wood with dark oak, because that's what I have just laying around. If all is well, then we'll end up with a really nice looking shipwreck. With a pretty cute design, admittedly, because this is not really a realistic looking ship, don't get me wrong. This is kind of fairy tale-ish cute one. But we're gonna mess it up, we're gonna crack it in half, and we're gonna have it bleed treasure for Liara's Twitch supporters. So that sounds about that sounds about right to me. This time I'm just gonna SMS her, cause they are probably a little bit busy and definitely are not gonna hear me from across several worlds. And that's what it looks like without the shaders. Lee, where you at?
It's impressive either way.
Yeah, wait,
I like
wait.
it.
Oh,
I'm on the boat.
Are you on the boat?
I'm on the boat.
Everybody look at me because I'm sailing on a boat. You're not actually sailing. It's very much crushed.
Listen, I don't know how to sail a boat. This is a fairly accurate recreation of what would happen if you let me.
Oh my god, me neither. Okay, so yeah, I made you a crushed ship. I didn't really put any effort into this island around it. I'm very clearly expecting you to do that. And also, I made sure that the hull is breached as all get out. Like, if you look closely, the back side is actually off-center compared to the front side. And the crack down the middle here, I feel that's like the perfect place for you to put the treasure in.
Oh yeah, definitely. This will be great for me to just like have treasure spilling all over the place. That's gonna be grand. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully people will like that point redemption as much as they seem like they would when they
See, it's funny because you'll be like naming digital money for their actual money.
No, it's a point one, not a money redemption.
It's a channel point.
Yeah. It's a channel point thing. Yeah, no, I don't.
So you'll be converting time in money.
Exactly. I will. Their time will be visualized here as the treasure to me that they are.
Aw, that's adorable. You're adorable.
I said that so much more sarcastically than I meant it to.
Yes. Speaking of money, am I getting paid for this at all?
Did you check the egg?
That's. Well, yeah, okay, that wasn't there. I just now realized.
It's been there for like 2 weeks, a week.
Is this an Easter egg?
Yes,
it's an Easter egg. Oh my god, I didn't realize because Easter is in a completely different day in Russia, and also I don't celebrate to begin with.
I don't either, but Easter eggs are pretty.
Ooh la la! This is looking nice. Lee, you didn't have to. I mean, thank you, but you didn't.
Yeah, no, I went around giving everybody a little something, but I figured that since you were doing all this for me, I'd give you extra, so.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
Aw.
Oh, now don't get yourself thrown in jail again for the rest of the season at least, please.
Probably not via that craft, at least. I can at least promise that. Anyway, while I was working on this thing, you did flipping things around here.
Yes. Yes.
Holy crap! The farms.
The farms, yes.
The farms.
The farms. There's gonna be little farmhouses in between them and everything still. I don't know, I'm just excited by it. I still want to fill it in more, but I wanted like the little irrigation channels, and as you can see, there's corn.
Oh, that's corn. I thought it was hemp.
No, that's corn. That's why I put the glowstone
Oh, of
And
course! Of course, makes so much sense now.
exactly.
It really does look like corn, kind of. I mean, maybe if you made it rectangle as opposed to square, but the
Yeah, but
texture
getting
is
two of these
definitely
to line
there.
up
Yeah,
is
it
yeah.
doesn't line up. I keep forgetting that microblocks are a thing. Speaking of, what is this?
It's a pipe.
I can tell. How? Why? Like, I
Mini
get it.
blocks. My mini and micro blocks and one armor stand holding an anvil.
I didn't even realize this happened. It's amazing. This is amazing. I legitimately looked at it and went, wait a minute. Lightning rods aren't in the game yet. What is any
Yeah.
of this?
Well, then that's the visual that I was going for. Like, I saw lightning rods. I'm like, those would be perfect pipes. I'm going to use those in pipes everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
once lightning rod, like next update, steampunk everywhere.
oh yeah.
No, this base of yours, I can't wait to see it in full.
I'm so excited for how it's going to turn out. I'm so hyped for it. I just have to build up a whole bunch of really tall Bronze Age apartment buildings now. And that's going to be
Bronze Age apartment buildings. Okay, yeah, that makes
that's
sense.
the only way I can describe the aesthetic, okay?
You could just say you're building something from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, but most people don't know the
I'm
visuals
the
of it.
most people that don't know also. I have no
I
idea what that
know.
game is. Either
We should.
way. Hmm?
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, either way, this is actually just kind of a dress rehearsal for my main project for today. Can you believe that?
Oh no, what are you doing that's even bigger than that? Let's.
A Slack Lizard.
Oh.
Yep. So basically, even before I got to jail, Slack was like, hey, I have this harbor and I wish it had ships in it. So yeah, I'm gonna now go to his place and to his base and to kind of check out that area and put together some buildings for him that are probably
Okay.
gonna be even bigger than this. I'm thinking
Don't forget.
Screamcopters.
That would fit with his base. That would fit with his base. Just don't forget to take some fire resistance potions with you over there.
Yeah,
I've
like
been there.
80% of that entire thing is lava. Then again, I'll be walking over the ocean, so here's hoping I at least won't singe myself too hard. Okay, so here's the full story. I actually did end up building a screencopter way at Jesse B's place way back when. And Slack saw that and actually wanted me to build the screencopters at the harbor at his base, which is one of his more later projects. Naturally, screencopters being the cargo carrying tech, it fits really well with the entire entourage and they do look industrial enough. Naturally, we started with the default one, exact copy of the one I have in the Nether myself. But then I felt a little bit spicy and decided to make one that has been crushed into the side of the cliff by one of the crossbows that Slack has equipped on the defense towers out there. And finally I decided to make a little bit of an evolved form of it, you know, just a screamcopter with more of a skeleton attached to it. And that came out also pretty badass looking in my opinion. But naturally I promised Slack a boat, because he has a harbor and it only makes sense. Unfortunately, my default sailboat design doesn't necessarily fit the more industrial area of Slack's harbor, so I decided to go for something a little bit different and a little bit new for me personally. But I'll actually talk about the exact origin of this boat later after the time lapse.
Speaking of piracy, dude, your stuff
Dude?
out there is amazing. It's
Ah,
amazing.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed. Streams noticed. YouTube's noticed. It's absolutely amazing what you've done over here.
Oh,
These
thank
things. The only thing I don't understand, maybe you can explain to my little brain. What's this on the dock here?
you. Oh, it was supposed to be just a cargo.
Oh, okay.
It's just supposed to be a cargo cart, but then cargo box, crate, cargo crate. But then I realized that cargo cart don't go crate, cargo road, and I decided that I'm too lazy to build more than one of these, and alone it just doesn't look right. So
I don't know. Maybe I'll add some more in. I absolutely love it. And this one,
mhm.
this one over here that you did with the full rib cage, the evolution of it. Oh my God, it's spectacular, dude. It's just awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm
I
incredibly proud of this
aspire to do
because it's
that.
like it's basically the same thing as the other ones, but it's just visually it looks like it's a more heavy duty.
Yeah, it looks more grown up.
Mhm. So yeah, did I ever tell you what the Screamcopters like original task were?
No. What were the original tasks?
So okay, the Screamcopters' original lore was that they are in my nether base, right? Over the lava ocean. And because my nether base originally this season was a harbor town that was trying to assemble like more pirate ships and more ships, they were basically fishing out debris out of the lava ocean and dragging it back to the harbor. Like repurposing old already sunken ships, more or less.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah, so they're
amazing.
kind of like scavengers slash, what do I call it? Vultures. Yeah, they're vultures.
They're vultures. Flying
Exactly.
nether vultures. It's great.
Speaking of, made sure specifically to put this one in the lane with the crane on top of it. I love this
saw
crane
that.
right here.
Yeah, that crane, I got the idea from that. I like to take inspiration from other things, you know, because I'm still relatively new at Minecraft, so I get inspiration from one thing and then modify it. In the original one that I found of this, it was a little bitty thing, but it gave me the core structure,
Yeah.
and it turned out really good. I'm gonna have to put maybe one of your cargo dock things that you built over there, maybe hanging from this now. Maybe that was what was being delivered on the boat.
Yeah.
But the
perhaps.
boat, man, that front bow
Oh,
just
yeah.
looks vicious.
Oh, okay, so, several things. First, speaking of taking inspiration, this boat was actually made by the image of the Fire Nation warship from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ah. now
And
it does
in
look
a
familiar,
little
yeah.
bit of a way, that's why the front bow is so significant, because their ships, especially the ship that showed up in the first episode of the first season, first book, pardon me, whatever, was meant to traverse the icy oceans, and you have one of those right nearby.
Yeah, dead ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so
Dead ahead.
the front bow is actually like kind of part of environmental storytelling, with the idea that it's meant to be an icebreaker, as opposed to just like a regular. Oh, crying out loud! Sorry, I'll be right there.
I have an idea for payment for you, because I know that you need all these diamonds to pay back Dadcraft.
Well, I
So
mean,
I
I was about
you
to say,
mean-
well, not anymore, but
well,
I feel if I tell you that not anymore, you're just not gonna pay me. So yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that yes, I'm still in debt.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, it's good to know you're still in debt.
I am.
And you've
Let's
done
put it
such
that
an
way.
amazing-
I'm minus 500 diamonds in debt.
Well, if you want to meet me over here on the pier near the end of the boat, I might have something for you here.
Ooh. Just quick question: how many diamonds does it take to put a ladder somewhere in here?
It doesn't exist.
That's not on the price tag, is it?
Yeah, that's not for sale. Not for sale. You know, it probably wouldn't actually hurt to have some ladders coming up the side of the
That would add to
The
the
Whoppers.
realism. Why am I missing this stupid pier? What is going on here? Why can't I fly today?
Okay, now I know we didn't discuss payment, but this seems like fair payment to me, and actually it's probably overpayment. So here, just enjoy. There you go.
Oh my lord, that is, no, there's no way. I mean, I'm not giving it back, but you know.
Yeah,
Just
no,
saying.
I don't need it. I've got many of those. Many of
Crying out
those.
loud, that's my season's worth budget, more or less. I just made a video about how hard it is to dig up this exact amount of diamond ore.
Good talk.
Good talk.
there's
Good
like-
talk. Good talking to you. Call me up when you want any more ships crushed into a side of your buildings.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Pleasure doing business with you, my dude. And so, altogether, this leaves us with, okay, nearly 3 stacks of diamonds and then 9 stacks of diamond ore. That is almost half of what we paid Datcraft just last video. And it took me so much to mine. All I had to do was do some jobs like for everybody else to just lend them my building skills, and that would have been it. Are you flipping kidding me with this? I should have done this so long ago. By the by, anyone bought any concrete? Nope, apparently they did not. Anyway, yeah, this actually gives me an idea of sort. We might wanna try and bring back something that was a thing back in season 1. You know, remember? If you've seen season 1, you know what I'm talking about. It's the job tavern, the employment center of sorts, where everybody could leave a quest or a job that they would be willing to pay for everybody else, and that would be a really nice way of you know, helping each other and also getting each other paid. Now, just saying, potentially that's something really impressive, because once again, times and times again, I stock up on the old store with materials that I think other people are gonna need for their projects, only to find out that they already have all the materials or something like that. If they just would put out a call to action for it, that would eliminate that point of confusion and also helped a lot, basically, to everybody involved. So yeah, let me know what you think about that idea. And let me know what you think about any of the builds that we've put together today. It's been a while since I've given myself a nice time lapse, and boy does it feel nice to finally be back. Well, with that being said, that's gonna be it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Slow XP, this has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued, have a good one. Bye bye.